So, yeah, that was pretty much everything that we were supposed to do, so that's the end of the stream. Oh, yeah, right, whatever. I'm not even going to do that joke, because I know I'm going to have to play the best game on the SG-1000, and perhaps the best game in the entire Master System library. Girls' Garden.
This game should really be on top of, like, Metacritic's ratings.
Yeah, I mean, I've said this before, every time I've played it, but this is a legit great freaking game.
Better than Ocarina of Time.
And as I mentioned in the Master System thread, but people probably didn't notice or care. Seriously, I hate this attract mode player because he's so bad. Oh my god, what are you doing? There is a new version of this for MS-DOS, made by the same guy who made the Winnie Cooper image that we've used for so many Photoshops. He actually remade Girls' Garden for MS-DOS with a 256 color palette. So it looks better, plays better, and actually plays natively on Windows 95 and 98.
He sounds like a well-adjusted individual.
He's a Brazilian working as a chief technician at Google Brazil. So he makes more money than you ever will with your English degree.
Look, okay, that's a low blow. Don't bring my shitty degree into this. Oh, I really should be working.
You have alerted the bear. Come on, flower, come on, flower, come on. Crap.
Do you know what? I might as well just stay silent. I think I've said everything I could ever say about this game. Hey, they can't spell welcome. Hey, it looks like there's eyes on the house. Oh, why do the bears turn blue? Oh. The end.
It is the end of
My
you, but
though, helpful, please.
I say.
Laturation.
The fun thing is that I actually read an interview with Yuji Naka when he discusses this game, and he basically says that it was a very simple game to design, mainly because, you know, girls, they do the whole flower thing, right? Yeah, girls do the whole flower thing. And love is nice. So, a game about love, where a girl needs to, you know. Now the only problem is that flower girl is a pretty much international euphemism for prostitutes.
Yeah.
So take that as you will.
I'd make a Final Fantasy VII reference, but no. We won't do that.
Yeah, we don't want to bring up a game like that. Keep that
This
low.
is better than that as well.
It is.
This is better than both Super Mario
Oh.
Galaxies.
I got bad.
Who is it that's got the avatar of the ginger girl?
I don't know if anyone has it of the ginger girl, but I do know that Tensai has of the... Oh, you little...
Oh no, yeah, he's got the avatar, doesn't he? And then his status, the text is something like, getting my boyfriend back from that red-headed slut, something like that. Good avatar.
This is not working terribly well, is it? Come on, you bee bastard. God damn freaking bear ass mother. Well, if there's one thing this game has taught me, it is a burning hatred of signs. Because seriously, screw bears. Screw all bears.
Especially
Come on.
fire alarm bears.
Pathfinder over here, you bastard. Let's see, can we make it? Can we make it? No, we can't. We are being blocked. We are being blocked by bears.
Bear blocked.
It's like being cock-blocked, only it comes at 600 pounds of angry brown. Let's see, can we despawn him? No, we can actually make them move out of the way, though.
Would you like some bear trivia?
Actually, I do have plenty of bear trivia.
I have bear trivia about slang.
Ho ho ho!
Where I hail from, the word bear, nonsensically, is slang for very or lots of, which doesn't make sense, because bear is obviously not a lot of. But mate, there are bear girls around here. I mean, there are a lot of girls around this area.
Oh. Hey, I got 4 bears at least. I think that is actually my best result ever.
There are bears in this game.
Pop quiz. How many bears are in the first level of Girls' Garden? Grow,
And
flower,
yes,
damn you,
as
grow.
I said, people often say bear jokes when something is very funny. Hey, Arthur,
What?
why did Winnie the Pooh cross the road?
Because I needed to get to a shitter.
Bear jokes.
That doesn't even make sense.
I know.
Seriously, that was so bad you made me game over. Seriously. I just had to commit suicide because I
It's a
couldn't
good joke.
handle
You can recycle it because there's so many bears. You could use Yogi or Winnie the Pooh or the bear in the Big Blue House.
Or you can live a decent life as a normal, well-adjusted person and never make jokes like that ever again. It is too late for some of us, of course.
Can't think who you're talking about.
Right. Well, that's it.
Wicked.
That is literally it. I don't think there was a more fitting way to finish our anniversary, so yeah. Well done.
Cool.
Cool.
Kicking
Wicked.
rad.
Radical is one I always enjoyed. Just mixing radical and cool, and you get radical. And it basically brands you as one of those it basically brands you as one of those horrible 90s hipsters that should just go bury themselves in sand and never see the light of day again.
What are you saying about me?
You know what I say about you, Javelin. I do it in public, I do it on the stream, and I even do it to your face.
You've never seen my face.
From what you know.
Turns out I'm horribly disfigured.
And I should care why.
I don't know. It just might make you feel a bit bad.
I would probably just start making Phantom of the Opera jokes and stuff.
I would tell you what's being said in the chat, but I think you can see it now.
Yep, I can see it. Will I be posting the new stream's web address before next week? Ha! No! You will have to figure it out for yourselves. Only those smart enough to find Arthur D. Wool's official website will be able to watch the stream from now on. And
Cool.
it's not bearjokes.com.
Jokes.com.
Seriously, if I had seriously, maybe I should just register bearjokes.com and actually use that, and then I'll never explain why I'm using that site for Let's Play. Like, why bear jokes will be in the FAQ, and then there won't be an answer either. It will just be question, why are you putting LPs on bearjokes.com? And then I'm just going to move on to the next question without answering it. I actually think loathsomejerk.com was taken, so I couldn't actually register that. Sadly. Also, hey, while we're chatting about nothing at all, an interesting thing that... no, it's not Jerking with Javelin either.
Jerking with Javelin.
Sorry, but that was actually very funny. I am pretty well known for jerking my javelin. Funny thing about the stream things. Basically, this is a technical thing
That
because
is funny.
I find it interesting. The Sega Master System games, when recorded, were actually usually larger per video than the Neo Geo games were. Do you know why?
Because you're dumb.
Yes. No, I'm not. You're dumb. No. What caused it is this effect here that Kega Fusion creates with the War of the Ants. Because when you're rendering this as a video, and it's not hooga.com either. Shit, register that shit, Southern Javelin, goddamn. Well, basically because each and every single frame of this has to be redrawn because it can't actually save any color information between each frame, which meant that it actually had to render each individual frame here in the before and after game bits, which generally was less than a minute, but still was enough to take roughly 50% of the file size.
I'll render your frames.
Yeah, you render my frames already, baby. Yeah, so that is why I, from the TurboGrafx on, added this little black thing before and after the games with just the information of what library it is, which might seem a bit boring, but it does save up towards 100 megabytes in file space, which is pretty good, really.
Oh fuck, why did I click the link to your website? I can't... It's freezing up now.
The trap has been sprung. Now my internet worm is quietly nestled in your System32 files. Now on I control your computer. Every Saturday at stream time it will start and automatically start a web browser. Head to that site and then lock your computer on it, not accepting input from either mouse nor keyboard.
You mean it's not normal for my laptop to do that?
Well, it depends. Is it a Dell?
It's an Acer. Acer.
Oh. Then no. No, it's not supposed to do that.
Fuck.
I'm sorry.
Fucking okay, the fucking plugin's crashed. I can't see the chat. Start swearing at me.
I'm just following the chat with interest because... yeah. Seems to be things going on.
And you're not invited in the mirth.
Yeah. Might be that there's something wrong with my website. Maybe it's crashed or something. I don't know.
Well.
Oh, I'm sorry, Javelin. You just missed out on £1 million. Oh.
Oh. Bums.
But on the other hand, luckily, I'm getting this information here that I'm a winner. I'm the 999,999 visitor to this site. It says that I don't have to do anything to participate. I just have to click to claim my prize.
$1 million.
Seriously, $1 million isn't really that much anymore.
Zimbabwe dollars. Best kind.
The funny thing is that I teach down at the People's School, or rather the Citizens School, if you translate it. Medborgarskolan, the Citizens School, down here. And a guy that I had for my InDesign class, he actually has a $100 trillion bill.
My mate has a 1,000 Zimbabwe dollar bill.
Those are pretty rare these days.
He keeps it in his wallet and accidentally tried to pay for something with it once. The guy was like, what the fuck's this?
The fuck you trying to pull, mate?
Because our money's got the Queen's face on it. This bill just had a rock.
A rock. The most interesting thing Zimbabwe could come up with. A rock. Actually, now that you mentioned that the Queen is on your bills, that actually brings to mind one of my favorite episodes of QI, where it was discussed the fact that the Queen of England is the only person in Great Britain who is legally not obligated to have a driver's license. She is the only person in Great Britain who is allowed to drive a car without a driving license. And so Alan Davis, of course, immediately quipped, well, what does she show the police officer when she's pulled over? And Stephen Fry suggests, well, a £5 bill. And that's exactly it, a £5 note. As long as she is carrying any legal tender from the UK, she actually has her face on it.
As if the Queen carries money around.
Yeah, she might.
Or can even drive. I've seen her going around the corners, she's crap.
She used to be good. She used to be actually a pretty capable driver. And she's also still part of a organization that means that she is obligated by her title to stop and help you if you have engine trouble.
What is this? The Queen Trivia Hour? I'll give you facts about the Queen. She's got 5 tentacles on her spine. And she speaks fluent Swahili.
Now that's the kind of royalty I can vote for.
Vote?
I live in a wonderful democratic country, you know. No, actually, we don't vote for kings or queens, do we? Well, it really matters. Sweden has a king too. And we have
Wayne
a crown.
King.
Our king is pretty fucking amazing, actually. He is hilarious.
Wayne King.
No, sadly.
Get it.
Please, just stop. But yeah, Sweden is still officially a monarchy. Only the king hasn't actually had any power whatsoever since, like, the beginning of the 20th century, I think.
And he's got 5 tentacles on his spine.
Very possible, actually.
It's a thing that's going round. It used to be haemophilia, now it's tentacles.
He also has 2 smashingly sexy daughters. One of them got married and had a kid recently, though. Still, Princess Madeleine is still unmarried. She likes to party. She's pretty cute. She's wealthy. And she's a princess of one of the most economically stable nations in the world. So, yeah. Get in there. Give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll ring her up, see what she's doing.
Either that, or you can wait a few years, and the Japanese princess should be entering high school age.
What are you implying?
I am implying that she has a face as flat as a board. You can only love her for her title, because goddamn. Seriously, I mean, seriously, the Japanese princess wasn't even cute as a kid. Seriously, I've seen photographs of her, and she's always had this dour, look on her face.
It seems to be people who are really cute as kids grow up to be ugly as, and ugly kids tend to become beautiful.
Yeah, well, She was pretty ugly
Sadly,
as
I
a
was a
kid,
cute
and she's
kid.
growing up ugly as well, sadly.
I was adorable. I don't know what happened.
I used to be so fat I couldn't sit up by myself because I would fall over.
Nah.
Yeah. Actually, fun facts about my birth. I was so large and unwilling to remove myself from my mother's womb that after 7 hours of her struggling, I was still stuck in there, and the doctors were starting to worry about my health. So they tried various things, like, just pulling, grabbing, pushing on the belly, the usual, and it didn't work. I was still stuck in there. So they ended up taking a big suction cup, attaching it to my skull, and then they have a chain on that, and they just, take a good old proper hold, and then they drag on the chain to force the child out. Now, here's the kicker. The chain broke.
Fat ass.
Yeah, the chain literally snapped. And the doctor basically said, "Welp, unless this child comes crawling out on its own, it's probably going to die." And at that moment, I emerged.
In a cape.
Yes, exactly. Wearing a Darth Vader mask and a cape. No.
Have no
But
fear.
yeah. Yes, I basically muscled myself out all of a sudden. And they were so completely surprised by that. They had to admit that they had never actually seen that happen before. And I was basically the fattest fucking baby. Like, holy shit, you wouldn't believe how fat I was. I was practically round. I was a sphere emerging from my mother's vagina. And then I remained largely spherical for the first 2 years of my life. And then suddenly, I started shrinking widthwise and got really tall instead. So now I'm 6'3", slim and muscular instead. Deal with it.
Get all the fucking luck, don't they?
Yep.
Look at you. La-dee-da, 6'3". Ooh.
Yep, 6'3", striking
Not
blue
bad.
eyes, academic background, high IQ, technically competent, and a Swedish citizen. Winning the lottery? I did that when I was born. Which is why I've had no luck in the rest of my life.
Cool.
Cool.
Dick.
Yeah, I know. I have a pretty big dick too.
Cheers. Had
Cheers.
to know that.
Oh, you wanted to know. Don't even try.
Sure someone in the chat did. I've got my own tensai.
If you want to bet on who in the stream chat most wanted to know the size of my dick. Huh.
Yeah.
I actually don't even have a general idea. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
have...
actually, no, you haven't won the lottery because you can't fucking drink.
That is true. That is true.
Shame.
I am allergic to alcohol and chocolate.
I don't have any allergies, up yours.
Just you wait.
1-0 to Javelin.
And this battle will continue for the next year in Arthur and Javelin Stream Battles. No, it won't. Right, so,
That went on a lot longer than I'm sure you expected it to.
yes, well, that's just pleasant, I think, honestly. Being able to talk like this while roughly 30 people listen to us jabber on actually shows that, we've grown as people. To the point where we literally don't give a shit what people think about us anymore because we've lost our
God,
own
we are a
personalities.
fake. That's weird. You people are weird.
That's that, everyone. Alright. Bugger off. Clear out. We're done for today. Thanks for being here, Sutton Javelin. You've been wonderful as usual. And this time you didn't actually break anything. Wonderful.
I'm learning.
He's learning, kids. He's learning. Stream chat, thank you so very much for sticking with us today, and thank you to all those veteran viewers who may have been sticking around for the last year. I'm hoping that the next year would be equally great. So, yeah. Look forward to one more year of crazy streaming, and do check out www.arthurdwolf.com for my website, where I have placed the current new stream mock-up. It's not nearly done, but at least it's there. And that is where the stream will be happening next week, so keep that in mind. Have a good one, everyone, and I'll see you next week.
Bye.
You always sound so overjoyed at the end of the streams, Javelin. I love that about you.
It's a weakness. I'm very monotone. And I studied drama, so I don't even know why.
That is the only thing keeping you from forgetting to pronounce your T's.
I've been doing that quite a lot, haven't I?
When you're tired, you tend to, but when you're not tired or not drunk and not hungry, actually, yeah, you tend to do, don't you?